Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we the real Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, also known as Babylon, and to prophesy the kingdom to come, Yasharala, also known as Israel. But before we start, we're facing the east, and we're going to give all infinite honors, praises, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Devil honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, who rule and teach well unto the other occupy and pushing the truth to the four winds. Keep pushing out, we almost out of here, man.
Shalom. Shalom.
All right, and we come.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
All right. We come to you on these highways and the byways in the name of Yahweh Shemel and also with the spirit of prophecy, saying things that happened before. We know that we're coming into turbulent times. We know that we're coming into times where people are going to be coming seeking and looking for this knowledge. We're coming into a time where people are going to be confused and not going to understand, okay? But us over here, we're dealing with the Lord while they're still fat upon the land, so to speak. Okay, we understand what's coming. We understand and we realize that we need Him, man. All right? We're going to open up with the scripture, Revelation 2 and 10. Go to 2 and 10, huh?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Red letters, Yahushua speaking, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
All right, so he's telling you it's going to be turbulent times. He's telling you that it's going to be a rocky time. All right, you go to the book of Daniel, it tells you it's going to be a time like never before. All right, so you can't protect yourself. Jacob, thou word, right? Your gun not going to help you. Your bullet vest not going to help you. Your water purification filtration system is not going to help you.
I got it right up. Real quick, bro. This Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 14. It says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
So he's telling you that he's going to intervene. Why does he have to intervene? What is salvation? What is being saved? What does it entail? It goes into getting back our identity first and foremost, because it was stripped of us as a people collectively, all right? Secondly, this oppression that we're under, the subjugation of the Esau, the so-called white man, able to live the laws of the Bible back to our customs, the way that we did things, all right? The world too small for Esau and Jacob, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 10. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, O ye nations, and declare that the isles are far off, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock. For the Lord had redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
That's what that's talking about. That's talking about Esau, Edom. All right? And it's going into how we are going to remember who we are in the land of our captivities. We're going to come out here realizing we have to sigh and cry and warn the people of the things that we're fearful of. What we're fearful of? We're fearful of the judgment of Yahweh Shemel that he's bringing up on this world, all right? All right? And it says from an enemy that's stronger than us. Man, this dude got these direct energy weapons now. You got lasers. You got guns that you've never seen before. Heat-seeking guns. Phaser guns. Equipment that can see through walls. Heart attack guns. Guns that make you lose your right mind, give you panic attacks. Come on, man.
You got killer robots with machine gun on top of their head.
Killer robots? How can we beat this damn devil? We can't even beat 911.
It's Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And this basically one of the time Esau is taking peace from the earth. You go to Maccabees, it tells you when he took over power, starting with the Greeks multiplied. I mean, evils multiplied. All right. So he has stripped peace from the earth. And just look at this, man. Look at his check his track record. Everywhere he goes throughout history, throughout the whole globe, nothing but death, destruction, famine, and confusion follows. He went over there into Iraq. What happened? He took down Saddam Hussein. That place hasn't been the same since. Saddam had that place running smoothly. They could basically be stealing from one another. He took his ass over there to Libya. What did he do? It imploded, man. Everywhere he goes, when he went over there to Syria in 2011, he didn't take them all the way down, but he made the place just straight up warlike, and it's still warlike. And he's in the whole world right now. Right?
America had 7 countries invaded in 5 years. We've surpassed them during that period. They have taken down six of those nations that they said they were going to do. Iran is the last one. And them Persians not playing that shit. All right? Because they're bagged by the Russians and other leads.
And those Persians, they're painted in American media to be like just some people with sticks and stones and stuff, man. Those guys they live just like Americans. I was looking at a video on YouTube in Tehran. Tehran looks better than a lot of modern cities, man.
Persia is a first world country. Just like America is a first world country. Iran is a first world country. So they have running water, electricity, ambulances. Luxuries, yeah. The things that America have over here, they have over there. All right? Insurance, 401k, the luxuries that the countries are getting on boats and coming here to America ready to die. They're taking long voyages to come over here to America for those luxuries. Iran has them.
Minus the crime.
Yeah.
Minus the homosexuality.
Yes.
Minus the maniacism. Minus the stinking thinking, man. And for somebody that has all of these things, that's the reason that they're not in awe of America. That's the reason that they're not afraid of America. All right? They have everything that America has. And like I'm telling you, you go look up to Tehran, which is the capital of Iran, and look how clean it is. They make Baton Rouge look like shit. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5 and 6. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil, and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
Amen. That's the times that we're coming into. And that also goes into what? Deliverance, man. The Lord knows that this system has been built up to keep the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man down. And it's nothing that you can do carnally to take it down, because the Lord built it up to where you have to call on him to get out of this thing, man. The only person that can take Esau down is Yahweh, and who else? Esau. Esau is going to take Esau down because he's going to be led by the Spirit of Yahweh. And when he does do that to take his brother down, the Lord is going to pop up and be like, you know what? I can do it even better. Matter of fact, come up hither, man. All right? And it's going to go the fuck down.
So Psalms 94:22. Chapter 94, verse 22. But Yahweh is my defense, and power is the rock of my refuge. And my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity.
Their own iniquity. All right, so their tongue going to fall upon one another before their swords does. Before the sword does. The Republicans and the Democrats, all right, they're going tit for tat. Trump has been indicted multiple times this year. President Biden's son has just been indicted this fucking week. All right, do you see the turmoil that's being and the dust that's being lifted up in this place, man? Yeah.
And shall cut them off from their own wickedness.
To cut them off from their own wickedness. Esau is going to out Esau. Esau is going to kill Esau. Esau is going to war with Esau. All right, but we also understand that it's a bigger picture. All right, these little bread and circus acts, these political theaters, that trickles down to the people, and the streets are going to be just straight up raw, bro. It's going to be broken down, no lights, no water, no nothing, straight pandemonium, and the elites on both sides not going to be involved in one of those wars, which is the street wars. The elites on either side not going to be involved in that bullshit, but it goes back into watching your enemy fall. All right?
Yeah, Yahweh, our power shall cut them off.
Yahweh Shai is cutting this place off.
Did he say the men of the law gonna do it? Or did
No,
he say
Yahweh Shai himself, man. Right. All right, now he's gonna let his sons, his servants have a little bit of fun after he, sets the chain of events off. But he is putting the spirit on people to be domestic thieves. He's putting the spirit on people to rebel against the government, not to agree, to have contrary views, and that spirit of variance that it speaks about in the book of Matthew.
Real quick, Lord, real quick. Zephaniah 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
Wait upon who?
Wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
That sounds like a command. That sounds like an instruction. And then let's just say you don't want to listen to that instruction and you don't want to wait. And you take your ass out there and you get the best money, the best weapons money can buy. You're going to be obliterated, man. You're going to be destroyed. The Lord did not set this place up to be taken down by some maniac lone wolves. Now, maniac lone wolves will weaken this place and play their part in prophecy. Right. But you won't deliver yourself up out of here, man. You might take two out with you, but you're gonna die. You did it. Like you chew a piece of gum and you deaf with it, you spit it on the ground.
Yeah.
Y'all got nothing.
They gonna slaughter and get slaughtered at the same time. Yeah.
Judge and judging.
That's right. Let me finish it off real quick. Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
And that's him coming to judge the world, to plead with all flesh. All right, to let the nations know that it's real and we're coming back. And the only reason that you had it temporarily, that you had this power, was to show my sons that it's real. And when I say something, you better believe it, and you better put it in your pipe and smoke it, man, metaphorically speaking. Right? He had to show us that he's not playing, and in the process of the deliverance, he's going to show the world that what? He's not playing, bro. And they're going to respect Yahweh Shai and his sons, the Israelites, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. And it reads,
it's written in red, right out?
That's right. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
So when you follow the scriptures, when you stick to the script, when you do the things that's laid out in the guidelines of Yahweh Shai, he said he will keep you from the hour of temptation, right? He will keep you from Jacob's trouble. All right, now we know that we're all going to have some armies amongst the body, right? But you're not ordained to be a martyr at the end of the day. You're going to be protected. And Glock and Smith and Wesson are not going to be your bodyguards.
It says, verse 10 again, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
You got this right. This is Psalm 91 and 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. And with long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation.
So the times that we're coming into, the Lord is going to make good on this promise, first and foremost, to the elect, the remnant. He's saying, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to guide you, I'm going to nurse you, and I'm going to deliver you up out of this place. But he's also going to make good on this promise to Esau, Edom, and the other nations in the name of judgment, all right? Pursuant to Isaiah 13 chapter. He's going to destroy this place, man. Read that again, huh?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10, and it reads, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So when that financial system collapses, and they do that financial reset, okay, and they come with that M to the O to the T to the B to be implemented, the Lord is going to have his men out of this place. His men are going to be hunted. His men are going to be sought after. His men are going to be vilified. But they are going to be protected, and they're going to be covered from that time period that's spoken about in Daniel. One of y'all can get that for me. I think it's Daniel Young.
Hey, let me get this right. Get Daniel 12. Whoever ain't got one. tonight. In Daniel 12, about the chapter. All right, it's Sirach 34, verses 14 through 16, real quick. It says, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord. To whom doeth he look? And who is his strength? It is, for the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon. That's right. A preservation from stumbling, and an help from falling."
So basically, in the turbulent times that we in the time where the water's going to be rocky, he's going to be your float. He's going to be the thing that keeps you sane. He's going to be the thing that keeps you from going out and getting that jab, to keep you from going out and trying to go get those supplies from the Walmart when they tell everybody to come and gather and we're going to take care of you and give you provisions, okay? He's going to be the reason that you don't suffer and ultimately that you're not tricked, all right? The reason that these people are going to be judged, the reason that these people are going to be so in a dire state is because they have ultimately been tricked. And when I say tricked, they've been lied to, right? By Esau Edom, the same goddamn devil that brought him over here in a transatlantic slave trade and has done nothing. That has done nothing but brought them down and found different creative ways to kill you and destroy you, physically, spiritually, and mentally, man. What y'all have? What do y'all say?
Daniel.
Oh yeah, he wanted to Daniel. Yeah.
This is Daniel chapter 12, and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up.
All right, this is the time during the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, go ahead, out.
The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered.
That's right. So we're coming into a time that is worse than any time in history. Worse than Vietnam, worse than World War I, World War II, the bubonic plague, all right? The Black Death. It's worse than everything that you can possibly think of and fathom, man. All right? These are the times we're coming into. And what do we need? We need deliverance, man. Okay? This is the guidance right here. This book, the prophecy, the guidance. That's why I said we're coming in the spirit of prophecy. Prophecy will deliver you from the things that's coming. If you know something is coming, you'll prepare for it. Lord, bring it on out.
Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
All right, wisdom and knowledge. All right, having trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you come to him in the spirit of a humble child, all right, he's going to teach you, he's going to instruct you, and then he's going to push you off the nest. All right, so we're coming into a time where no food is going to be available, no water is going to be available. All right, no services are going to be available. The way they try to portray these other countries in the mainstream media is going to be this times 10. But guess what? You're going to have places like down here in the South that's going to have nothing but vegetation around starving and dying people, but they're not going to be able to identify that vegetation. They're going to look at it as weeds. They're going to look at it as refuse, and they're going to die right on the side of food.
That's why it's written, my people perish for a little like knowledge. All right. So go ahead. All right. Like the brother said, you have to. When we was in the nation of Israel, we knew the herbs. We knew those what they call botanicals. All right, edible herbs and stuff. All right, you got a lot of brothers in the faith that know those things now, man. Like what the brothers bringing out, all that knowledge we had, that goes into the knowledge that was taken away from them. And when we have it now, that's why wisdom and knowledge still be the stability of our times. All right, it's like certain things that brother showed me that was edible. I thought they were fucking weeds. See, that goes into that wisdom and knowledge sustaining. You got it, bro. Yep. The secondary is better than what the brother was going to. The secondary is 16. The verse with the stick. Secondary 16 in verse 22. It says, it's like verse 23. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cut down. There shall be no man trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men.
And it sounds just like a threat. It sounds like a vague prophecy, but this is terrifying. When you understand that the Lord is real and these prophecies are going to come to pass in your lifetime, okay? But what he just read is, nobody's going to be there to answer 911. The restaurants are going to be burned and looted. The stores are going to be shut down. Entity is going to be shut down. Cox Cable going to be shut down. Everything that runs this place is going to be halted. No lights, no power, no gasoline, no food, no cops, no ambulance, no fire. All right? How can you save yourself out of it? I'm talking about if you're a fucking marksman, a fucking marksman, all right? And you got a gun, and you are traveling your way through America that has more firearms than citizens. How can you defend yourself?
I got a word and a precept. This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, I'm going to read it in the NLT too. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and in his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And this is in the NLT. It says, in the west, with the western hemisphere, all right, it says, in the west, people will respect the name of the Lord. The scriptures tell you, in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. So we're going to remember ourselves, start with that name, man. Who else is calling upon Yahweh Shah on the planet Earth? Or Yahweh, by the ancient Paleo people. It's a tall tale sign to tell you that the Lord is on the middle of the remnant. All right, so it says, in the east they will glorify him, for he will come like a raging flood, driven by the breath of the Lord. And the breath of the Lord is prophecies. All right, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, so that standard is going to be lifted up according to prophecy, and this is that word standard. All right,
come on, that's a spirit.
You got it?
Yeah.
You want to bring it up? Go ahead, bring it up. You got it.
It says,
tell them where you read from.
This is the blue letter right here. And this is the outline of biblical usage. It says to flee, escape, to take flight, depart, disappear.
Go ahead.
To put to flight, to drive hastily, to cause to disappear, and it says hide.
Right. One of them also says to fly to the attack. All right. So we're rising up as well, man. You got Yahweh Shah who ransomed us from our enemies, but you also got his foot soldiers spiritually who are going to be raising up according to prophecy, getting the spiritual powers. All right. Raising the dead, walking on water, cleansing the leper, healing the blind, man. All these things are going to happen in our lifetime. Surely, at any moment now, man. And we're going to be tried through these things to be perfected, to be the judges at the end. Isaiah 1:26 says, like you was going into, us coming back to the knowledge of the earth and that wisdom as before. The Lord said he's going to restore those judges as they were before. But that starts with the knowledge, man. And we're coming back to that glorious state. Go ahead, bro.
I got you one up.
Like God, and going into that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time, it also goes into identifying your enemies. You know that you're not going to be able to trust your family members in that day. You know when they make that call out to come and get the provisions and the food from the local Walmarts, the train depots, and all of these different places. You know that it's a trap, man. So it's broad. All right, go ahead. All
right. For you that's going to lean on the system, not call on your eyes outside to refresh you, to protect you. All right? This is what the Lord says is going to happen to you people that trust in FEMA, the government, the system. This is Jeremiah 42:16. Then it shall come to pass that the sword which you feared shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt. And the famine where you were afraid shall close after you there in Egypt. There you shall die. So shall it be with all the men that set their faces to go in Egypt to sojourn there. And that goes into when all hell breaks loose, you going to the government, going to the system, all right, so they can refresh you, so they can take care of you, okay? When all things, all resources are slim, null and void, all right? But if you know the truth, you know that the government is the one implementing these things, All right, you going to the one that's causing these things. What he say? And he calls them all men, small and great, rich and poor. All right. So you going to the destroyer for
Help.
For help. A damn fool. Oh, they did that with the yes, with the thing, huh? Yeah. All right. And by the pestilence, and none of them shall remain escape from the evil that I will bring upon them. All right. So the Lord is going to be pissed off when you people go to FEMA, go to these Red Cross, all these places for security. All right, that pisses the Lord off. He's jealous. All right, the nation of Israel is only supposed to call on Him, and only supposed to come to Him when they're in dire straits. But when you go to another deity, what He said in the Book of Judges, go to them, go to those gods. Yeah. He have served. Yeah. Let them deliver you in time of tribulation. And that's the Lord being sarcastic. He's going to look at your calamities and laugh. You got it, brother.
And that's why teaching in metaphors is so dynamic, because you can understand it. Just think it is. A woman that you've taken care of and you dealt with for 15 years. She go out and she deal with another man for X amount of time. And then all holy hell break loose or some kind of calamity strike. And she come to you looking for help. Man, if you don't get the fuck out my face, and that's the spirit that Yahweh is in. All right? And the reason he's in that spirit is because he's in the spirit of accepting you after you laid down with a goddamn pig. Like, you already fucked up, all right? So he's not looking for those Floyd Mayweather type fans, those Golden State fans, the ones that only hop on the bandwagon when they win it, all right? So the reason that
Colorado fans.
Yeah, Colorado fans, you know? The only reason.
Yesterday.
The only reason.
Jackson State, they were doing that when Jackson State got right.
No, but the only reason so many Christians and unbelievers are going to jump ship is because their primary God, Esau Edom, is going to fail them, man. Y'all bring out y'all precepts. I got one after the last one.
Hold on, I want to back up with Isaiah 59 and 19.
Okay.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verses 5 through 7. It says, "And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh shall prove them."
We're talking about the elect, talking about their remnant, man. All right? Now, did it say a little chastised?
A little chastised.
Man, and that's sometimes, when you know the Lord and you know the spirit of the Lord, it kind of makes you give. He's calling our plight over here a small thing. All right? He's calling it a small thing. And he said he is going to test you. So if you've never been through pressure, if you never felt your knees buckle and scratched your head and looked at the Lord and be like, come on, Pops, how long? Hey, man, maybe, you know, I ain't even going to say on that, but the elect will feel that pressure. I'm telling you, they'll feel that pressure. Go ahead, and they will overcome.
Yes. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 6. "As gold in the furnace has he tried them."
And gold has to be heated and it has to go through a purification process. Okay? And it's not pretty, but at the end of the day, the end results make you want to go out and get more gold. Go ahead,
Yeah. And it says, "And receive them as a burnt offering." Here's a point. Verse 7. "And in the time of their persecution, being tried, okay, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble."
Because basically, we're going to be the ones that know what's going on. And on top of that, we're going to be the ones that's not getting sick. I'm right beside reporting the number. We're going to be the ones that's not in awe of the different technology and all the different things that's going to be happening. You're going to see little things in the heavens. We're going to know what everything is. Right?
Yes. Precept outside said, and sparks, like bringing it to the enemy come in like a flood. You're gonna get those sparks that mean look here, there, all over spiritual power. All right, you gotta pray for that, dude. Hey, go ahead, God. Hey, I'm backing both of you brothers up.
And look, that sign right across the street from the river center, it says we are a cashless venue. While we out here prophesying and telling you about these things, Esau is moving forward with prophecy before your very eyes, and y'all are going to pack that place with y'all's cash turning into credits in the palm of your hand, man. You got it out.
And I want to back up what they were just saying about how he was breaking on people in dire straits, that the elect, when the air is polluted, it's not going to have effect on the elect. When the water is tainted, it's not going to have effect on the elect. All right? When all hell is breaking loose and people are being in a zombified state, the elect are going to be in their right mind with all their faculties working, clicking. All right, this is Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all power of the enemy. So no matter what he brings against us, the elect is fortified, okay? And nothing shall by any means hurt you.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, so that's going into all of the different wait,
And then even like right now, everybody being infected with this javelation, okay? We be around them and we're not even getting infected at all. Okay? He saw we release some shit in the air, which is coming. Like me and the brother Kanai were talking about. He saw we release that 1.9 into the air. So we airborne. We have airborne pathogens out here, man. And the Lord not gonna be affected by it. Go ahead.
how can you protect and or deliver yourself from that? How? Airborne. How? Hey, bro, only Yahweh Shah can save you and deliver you, man. And when you come into this truth, you have a great understanding of what that word save means.
I mean, even like you post an article, you take me an article on WhatsApp about Cancer Island, everything like this, man. Yeah. We live down here in Baton, Louisiana, where they have something. Don't even look it up, Aki. Cancer Island. Exxon plant, which is like the third largest refinery. From Dixon to Amsterdam. Well, pretty much all that. Yeah, Scotland, the whole northern Louisiana. I mean, it's a lot. The whole northern Baton Rouge. Okay, pretty much affected by this. People dying from cancer. The ghettos. Right. What they call the body odors. Okay. Go ahead, all right.
All right. This is Psalms 91:7 in the NLT. Though 1,000 fall at your side, though 10,000 are dying around you, these evils will not touch you.
Man, that's powerful. So basically, you're going to have a lot of pestilence going on. People are going to be dropping from that. You're going to have people dropping from that thing that was implemented, the M to the O to the T to the B precursor. You're going to have people with straight up race wars, class wars, that just don't like each other, various wars, okay? Death is going to come. It's like they used to have a show that used to come on called 1,000 Ways to Die. It's going to be 1,001 ways to die out here, bro.
Yes. Read that again, please. I want to bring out I posted earlier.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 7 in the NLT. Though 1,000 fall at your side, though 10,000 are dying around you.
No, you own it.
You own it.
The article that I read this morning, the brother from the head of the LA county did a video on it, and I had posted it on WhatsApp this morning. Well, Edomite was on his deathbed, and he said in 2024, billions will die. That's what he said. CIA. CIA, that's what it was. CIA, insider, CIA. In 2024, billions will die. All right? Back to what the brother just read in the scriptures. It's all tied in.
Okay. The brother posted earlier, too, that the debt toll is hitting 20,000 in the Libya flood.
Damn.
So that's just an example right there, 1,000. All right? It's going to hit home here for us, man. It's going to hit here in America. Isaiah 47 chapter says that virgin daughter of Babylon, all right? This place is going to get exposed, man. Like Jacob say, man, hey, such and such got exposed, man. Their business was just laid out in the streets. That's what's going to happen to this place, man. You got it, bro.
Hey, give me 2 Ezra 9 when you go into that first place. Like 4.
And that billions, he's speaking of what the Bible speaks about great death. That is great death. And the brother just alluded to 20,000. We look at it like, okay, goddamn, but it's really nothing. The Lord's gonna wipe out a massive amount of people. Okay?
He got 8 billion to work with.
Yeah.
He got 8 billion to work with.
Destroy somebody in a fucking flood, or tell me what that is. Isaiah 29:6. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a horrible way. Fucking drown like that. And a lot of them the people over there in that land don't know how to fucking swim. Even if you did know how to swim, how you gonna swim? I'll swim the Lord. Let me bring in about billions dying. All right, this is Revelation 8:8. And the second angel sounded, and as it was a great mountain burning with fire, was cast into the sea. And the third part of the sea became blood. All right, we all know the sea represents the people. Okay? And the third part of the creatures, which were in the sea and had life, died. And the third part of the ships were destroyed. And the third angel, and there was fell a great star from heaven, granted there was a lamp, and it fell on the part of the rivers and the fountains of water. All right? So, and the name of that star is called wormwood. And a third part of the waters became wormwood, and men died of the waters, and they were made bitter. And all those third part of the creatures that are dying, all right, we got what humanity is what? 7 billion, 8 billion?
8 billion.
All right, so a third of 8 billion is what? 2, 3 billion?
Yes.
Billions of people are going to die. Give me the bag or die. You know what I'm talking about? Book of Eli.
And this is the most people that lived on earth at this time
For the
right
great
now.
judgment.
For the great judgment. God.
Yes, yes.
I got
Like
precept.
making that statement up. This is Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so are mine. And that's just backing up the brother's statement about there's almost 8 billion people on the planet Earth. They got almost 8 billion people on the planet Earth. And the scriptures tell you that the multitude perished that was born in vain. So the average person you see out here walking around, reading the newspaper, holding hands, going to Live After 5, going to their doctor's appointments, going to commerce, doing business in this place, they're going to be destroyed. Right? That's right. The brother brought out about going into the lake of fire. There's also going to be a naval war, man.
Yes,
right?
in the sea.
The war in the sea. And guess what the Lord is going to use then, man? Lafayette, man. All right? All these things.
Somebody's adding on to you. His ad living you out. Job the 41st chapter. I think that's in Psalms. Psalms 104, it says when he plays with ships, Leviathan, with the world knows Godzilla, it's real. And it is a species. Okay? It ain't just one, it's gonna be
A lot of them.
it's gonna be, yes, you're gonna see, you're gonna see some shit in these last days, bro.
Brother.
Yes.
Yeah, when you get a chance, look up on Google how much of the ocean has been discovered. Esau claims that it's only 5%, but it's 0.5%, man. Less than that, man, that you discovered, man.
Right. 26.
God. Therefore, it's great land masses that are virgin that Esau haven't gotten to. All right? If you haven't, if you're going to say only 0.5, now I thought he said 30% was, that would say, initially he said that.
Yeah, what did it say, John?
So if you got,
About 5%.
wow.
It says, due to the difficulties surrounding ocean exploration, we've only explored about 5% of all our world's ocean. To put it into perspective, the ocean makes up about 71% of the Earth's surface. This means that about 95% of the world's ocean hasn't been explored or isn't fully understood.
All right, so if you have that much volume of area hasn't been discovered, all right, that it's safe to say you got great land masses that haven't been discovered. That Esau hasn't came to put his filthy hands on.
Yes.
Okay? The Lord is beautiful in all he's doing. This devil got bounds that the Lord just would not let him cross. Okay? And look, and the areas where he is, he's polluting those waters.
Yeah, what he does have dominion over.
What he does have dominion over. He's a piece of shit. But that's a beautiful thing to know, man. All right, that means those little globes that we had in elementary, remember the round globes? They're inaccurate.
Yeah. Oh.
They're inaccurate.
Globe.
Yeah. Real quick, this Job 41, verses 19 through 21. It says, out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Speaking of the fire. Okay, like the brother was alluding to, when these wars happen in the sea, that's going to cause him to rise up. What's going on now? What behind me?
No, I'm behind. No, I'm behind.
What you walking about?
As long as you're in front of the sign, that's what we're just trying to make sure.
I keep speaking. Yeah. Job 41 and verse 19. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. So when this war takes place in the sea, through this naval battle, okay, what's going to call all this noise is going to be happening in the sea with these rockets and missiles being shot off. Okay, it's going to cause the vibes to come up. Okay, that vibration. Yeah, that vibration, just like on the movie King Kong. Yes, they start dropping them bombs that made them
The
blizzards come out of the abyss. You know? You got it, bro. Verse 40, it's like verse 20. Out of his nostrils goes smoke, and out of a seething pot or cauldron, like you put a pot on the stove, you boil in the water, you see that steam comes out of it. That's how the Bible blows that smoke out of his nose. I mean, they literally show you that on the movie. This is out of on the movie Godzilla, the blue one. Yeah. What I think is the king of the monsters, where they nuked him and they brought him back. Everybody gotta watch it. Gotta watch the prophetic movies out. The Godzilla movie, king of the monsters, they nuked him and brought him back to life. And when he came back, he had the smoke coming out of his nose. Before then and after. Last verse. His breath kindled coals, and a flame goeth out of his mouth. So when you see him come out, and you see him make that loud ass noise, and he looks up to the heavens, and that fire comes out, that's what's coming to you nation, man. He's coming for you wicked. The Lord is going to use the Bible for the wicked in these last days. His favorite pet. And
you just told them that it's multiple of them, right? One of you guys said it's multiple. Because it's not like it's a boogeyman. It's an actual animal. All right? It's an animal. And this animal has to mate to have more of them. But the thing about this animal that Esau doesn't understand is its skin is impenetrable. You can't shoot it. You can't missile it. You can't bomb it. And you know something else it lets you know? It lets you know that all those paintings throughout history and all those stories about dragons and Godzilla and whatnot, they've been here. Yeah.
Let me read it. They've
been here.
I got something back here.
And look, one more thing I want to say. And you were saying how they're going to be stirred up and how the ocean is undiscovered. All right, you're going to have warships that's not going to shoot one shot, but they're going to go through an undiscovered place in the ocean. There's a no cross zone, and those Leviathans going to tear them up. Like, we got action. We ain't had no action in years.
And in this chapter, it speaks about, you see, shall one be cast down even at the very sight of him? That means just looking at him, you're going strokes and heart attacks. I think that's in Luke 21. But this Job 41, verse 22 and 23, backing up what Yediah just said. It says, in his neck remains strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. The flakes of his flesh are joined together. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved.
They cannot be penetrated.
So his skin is so tightly caught together. Like Esau doesn't have weapons that can penetrate it. All right, a missile, a Scud missile,
no the metal ships that he owns.
A nuclear weapon can't even do it, bro. A nuke can't even do it. All right, the way that the Lord designed this animal, because that's what it is.
Nuke proof.
Esau can't kill it.
Nuke proof.
On the Lord can take him out.
That's right. That's true.
Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 17. For the almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, when it not means to send among them a multitude of bears, or fierce lions, an unknown wild beast. What the fuck is an unknown wild beast? I'm not talking about Leviathan, but it's some other shit out there. All right, it's some other things out there that we haven't seen in this cosmos. In this time period.
They call cryptids.
Newly created RoboPups, man. That's some newly created things, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Unknown wild beast full of rage.
And like you look at, I used to look at the Discovery Channel a lot, and they used to have this show called Cryptids, or they used to have episodes dealing with cryptids. It's animals that the science has never captured.
Have been classified.
And the only thing they hear is stories, like Bigfoot.
Hey, if we're gonna say it's like that with the Amazon rainforest too. I think like 70% of it is on discovered. All right, so if we got these big portions of land that are undiscovered, guess what they got? Creatures
that's undiscovered.
Okay, newly created.
Oh my God!
Why don't you read right now? Yeah. Oh God, I feel like newly created, breathing either a fiery vapor. What animal, creature, or reptile have we seen in this cosmos in this time period that could breathe on fire? Nothing.
There are stories.
We have stories.
Yeah. We don't know about the stories.
But with the Discovery Channel, have we seen anything remotely close?
No.
A filthy sense of scattered smoke, of shooting horrible smokes out of their eyes. Ooh, man. Ooh.
That's a lot of those movies be having those creatures shooting that shit out their eyes and all that.
That's what he's doing. Oh, that.
All right,
On the lower level, let's look at a light bulb. Those little bulbs with the chemical reaction. You see the lights at night? Fireflies. All right. That's a beautiful, magnificent creature.
Yes.
So if the Lord could have a little insect with light bulbs coming out of it, it's not far-fetched he can go farther than that.
Like an electric eel.
Huh? Electric eel. Beautiful. All right. So it's safe to say it's something out of there that can spit fire.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
I got some info for you because you alluded to the rainforest. It says, people also ask how much of the rainforest is discovered. In terms of modern and scientific exploration, only a small percent of the forest has been mapped out. It is home to over 10 million species of plants and animals.
Can I say something on that? It's home to what I?
10 million species of plants and animals.
And that's the reason that it hasn't been discovered by Esau either, bro. He can tell y'all that death and destruction follows him. These millions of species of plants and animals are preserved for the kingdom to come. All right? These things are preserved. Like when it said, I set a place for you. These animals get protected. And not just that. That's where those prophecy predators are hiding, bro. In the waters and in these thick, dense forests. And the little piece that he did discover, what is he doing to it? He's destroying it. He's destroying it, bro.
Ain't he though?
He bulldozing in 24 hours a day down there in South America.
Deforestation.
All in the Amazon, like you say.
Slash and burn.
Yeah. We have big fucking gigantic snakes like anacondas. They really exist. They look at the movies with all. You talking about 50, 60 foot? Yeah. 50. Yeah. Ooh, Lord, man. That,
You know,
right now, the biggest you'll probably see is a 20 foot. Yeah. 15 foot.
Mm-hmm.
No, they got 50 foot like the movie.
Yes.
On the movie, you watch the movie.
Bigger.
He said at the beginning of the movie, say in the Amazon, there's some even 50, 60, even 100 foot have been even discovered.
And greater, the Lord gonna exceed it.
And on that movie Anaconda, the movie with Ice Cube, the Anaconda movie with Ice Cube, you heard the guy, our homeboy, what's his name, John Gort, something like that. That's our homeboy, we like him. He said, when the snake wraps around you, you get the pleasure of hearing your own bones break.
That's some crazy shit.
I think that nigga might be shit. He's funny, all the movies he play, he act like a low life nigga, white trash nigga.
This backing y'all up, huh? Of how big they're gonna get. Because I'm a fisherman and I love fish. And when you start to doing stuff that you love, you have to study so that you can be better at it. So I know that fish don't stop growing until they die. All right? So you're gonna have fish that's out here eat some ass up in the times to come. Snakes have indeterminate growth, which means there is no terminal point in time or size for growth in their lifetime, but they can continue to increase in length until they die. So what if you have certain trees and certain turtles and tortoises that live 400-500 years? What if you got a snake that live that long and it never stops growing? Esau, you got a whole lot of shit that you're gonna be running into in this transition of power times, man. So you would probably run into 100 feet, man. And the times we coming in, the Lord is talking, He's saving them, and He's bringing them out in the name of judgment, in the name of prophecy, in His name, because they're going to instill fear into the hearts of men. All right, and something crazy that'll happen. Those snakes will come out and be killing everybody, and a man of the Lord will walk straight through that midst, and that snake will look at him and go on by his business, bro. Believe that.
They see that mark of exemption on. That's it. You see the 9.
That's right.
Wow.
When y'all had one, get that Ezekiel. Get that Ezekiel 94. Yeah. And then when y'all brothers get Revelation 7.
Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done thereof.
That's Shai's mark. That's the mark of exemption, exempting you from the judgment that's coming upon this place, the famine, the destruction, the death, the teeth of wild beasts.
Right.
Go ahead,
It says that be done in the midst thereof. Verse 5. And to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, nor have ye pity.
So he's telling the angels of judgment, if they don't have this mark on them, knock their ass off. Kill them fast, kill them slow, kill them high, kill them low. Right?
Yep. That's extreme.
Don't pass over.
That's it. That's extreme prejudice, huh? That's like anybody, if they don't have the mark, just kill them. Read it again, brother.
Ezekiel 9:5, it says, and to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city,
yes,
and smite. Let not your eyes spare.
Don't spare nobody. Anybody can get this. You do not have the mark of Thawah written in the Hebrew. We always say, oh, it say Tav in the blue letter Bible. That's how Esau try to, Esau go, y'all know in the Bible, when the blue letter goes off. Tav is nothing but Yiddish. The actual word was Thawah in the Hebrew. Okay? It needs to be exempt. Okay? Set aside, preserved.
And the Hebrew character for Tha is what would look like an X. It's the Hebrew character Tha.
Yep. Read it out.
Neither have ye pity.
Come on.
Verse 6, slay utterly old and young.
That's a commandment. But he's only 6 months, whack him. When he's 60 years old, whack him. Well, bro, he got a clean record. He's a 9 to 5, and he doesn't do anything. Whack him slow.
Right, because like you always go into that person or that man or woman might be 6 months, 60 years old, and that spirit has been here before. So it's ultimately back here. That's why the earth is so populated right now. All these souls are back here. And a multitude will perish in vain. You got it, brother.
Precept going in here, drop of the sand. This is Jeremiah 25:15. But thus saith Yahweh thy power of Yasharallah unto me, take the wine cup of his fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because the sword that I was sent among them. Then I took the cup at Yahweh's hand and made all the nations to drink, even to whom the Lord has sent me, to wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation, an astonishment, and a history, and a curse, as it is this day. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servants, and his princes, and all his people, and all the mingled people, all the kings of the land of Uz, all right, Esau, and the kings of the land of the Philistines, Ashkelon, Asa, Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, with all the kings of Tyrus, all the kings of Zidon, and the kings of the Out, and all beyond the sea, the Dan, Tema, Buz, and all that of the utmost corners, and the kings of Arabia, all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, all the kings of Zim, every fucking body, huh? Every fucking body, man. We literally named all nations of, turn that sign, well, they got to turn it around. We named all nations on that sign back there. And where did he say judgment was going to start? In the book of Peter? The house of Israel. He said Jerusalem first, man. He said you niggas first, man. That's niggas that know they Israelites. Yeah. Niggas first, man. Niggas first. That we don't want to be in that number of niggerdom. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. Okay? You got it, brother. I got you.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75, verse 8, because the brother was going into the cup that's in the Lord's hand. And the Lord is going to make you other nations chug that cup, and part of that cup that you're drinking is hardcore slavery, paying tribute to the nation Israel, being in your proper order, which is under the Lord's chosen people. Psalm 75:8, for in the hand of the Lord Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them. So that cup of as your cup of wickedness runneth over, all right, so shall you drink of that same cup. And you're going to drink it down to the dregs, man. You're going to get everything out of that cup, man. Out of that concoction.
With no mixture.
That's right, man. All right, you're going to get it straight, uncut. All right, ultimately, that nuclear hellfire is going to make this place desolate. All right, that cup of hellfire. But it says, but I will declare for thee, I will sing praise to the power of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. And that scarlet colored beast, you got it, brother.
That word horns, all of their power, all of their pump.
That's right.
He's going to take it away from them.
Right.
All that power that Moab has, Hammond has, Elam has, the so-called white man has. The Lord is going to strip them over. And he's going to start strengthening who? His servants. You got to get that on horns. Give me Zechariah 1 and 18.
Zechariah 1 and 18.
Yes. Yes, brother. Yes.
It says, then lifted I up mine eyes and saw, and behold, 4 horns.
Yeah.
And I said unto the angel that talked with me,
Yes.
what be these?
Oh.
And he answered me, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem.
Yeah. That's right. All you got it. You got it. All the horns represent power. All those kings. All right. Babylon, Persia, okay, Greece, Rome. All those nations had power to take Israel down and scatter them. This alludes to what the brother was going to about that power. Hey, you know what? Keep running there. And like real quick, like you have what they call a Dodge Ram truck. And on that Ram truck, you see those see them horns on it. Yeah. That's what Esau get. He gets that out of the Bible. It's called horsepower. So when you read about it in Revelation, when the Lord says when we ride up on a horse, Lord not really literally ride them like a fucking cowboy ride on a horse. It's about power.
Right. And that's why, to back the brother, the scripture says, I have seen slaves on horses and servants walking. Traditionally, outside of America, historically, horses represent power. You see nobles and upper echelon riding horses. Peasants, they couldn't afford them. They didn't know how to ride.
And keep reading that.
Zechariah 1 and verse 20.
Yeah.
And Yahweh showed me 4 carpenters. Then said I, what come these to do?
Those 4 archangels, all right? What are those archangels doing? They're defending the nation of Israel. All right, bring it out. And they're doing ultimately the bidding of Yahweh Bashar.
That's right.
They're working on the hearts of the kings of the earth.
That's right. Proverbs 21:1.
Yeah.
And he spake, saying, these are the horns which have scattered Judah,
Come on.
so that no man did lift up his head.
All right, come on. Those are the nations that had their way with us. Bring it out.
But these are come to fray them.
To fray them, to disarm them, to take them down. Okay? The Lord's holy ones. Bring it out.
To cast out the horns of the Gentiles.
To disarm them. To bring that. When you read Isaiah the 14th chapter, it say, hell is coming to meet thee at thy coming.
That's right.
Where's that pump? All right? That's what's happening, Lord. If the Lord, what did the Lord tell our Lord Pontius Pilate? You can't do nothing unless my Father in heaven give it to you. Right. All right, so if he give it to you, what can he do? Take it away. And that's what we're reading. He's taking it away.
Only he that will let it until he be taken out of the way.
That's right, brother.
Bring it out.
And these are the times we're living in.
Yes.
With all these powers, these nations, with all of this nuclear power, nuclear arsenals, all right, great vast armies, all right, they're about to get disbanded. All right, and stripped of the power that the Lord gave them. Bring it out, brother.
Which lifted up their horn over the land of Judah to scatter it.
All right, they say, lay down that we may go over. Okay? That's how they dealt with us, man. And they deal with us to this day. Bring it out.
That was verse 21, Zechariah 7 and 21.
That was it on that?
Yes.
All right, so the Lord is going to let his angels endow his servants with power to just, because when you read what it is, John the 17th chapter, he said, I'm not taking them out of the world, I'm going to give them the strength to go through this. But he's going to take our enemies out of power. That's why he said, wait up on me until I rise up to the prey. And what is our great king going to do? He's going to be sending those angels on assignments, man. All right, putting foul spirits on these devils, making them Preston nukes, shoot over here in this country, shoot over there in that country, making the earth a desolation. Yeah.
I got a quick one.
That's what those angels are doing. They're controlling the kings of the earth, man. That's how they're going to free them. You got it, brother.
That's right. And when you read Daniel, it's in Daniel the 10th chapter also. Wherever it was war going on, the angel was right there. The chariots. Okay? Beginning with Michael. They're always, wherever war's going on, he had a video, I think the brother, Mississippi, what's his name? Zach. He did it, Elder Zach out of Mississippi. He did a video showing how over there in Ukraine, around that whole nuclear reactor, you saw chariots on each fucking corner over there. So back in what Yakpa was talking about, the angels are everywhere, north, south, east, and west.
not only everywhere. They put the spirit upon the men to start the wars, to fight the wars, and like we just got to dealing with what's that, Ezekiel 9, right?
Yep.
Now that's going into, like the brother just said, the archangels, all right? Tonight. Remember what you got what I had asked you? Revelation 7?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Revelation 7.
Revelation.
Going back into another archangel. And their orders all come to the good of those who love the Lord. Go ahead.
Revelation 7 and 1.
Ezekiel 9 is an archangel that's out here barking and sealing the men of the Lord for protection, because the archangel knows that he has other archangels out there pushing a spirit of what? Destruction, war upon the earth. Okay, so this archangel in Ezekiel 9 is sealing the men of the Lord, and this archangel in Revelation 7. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like you said, because when the brother reads, matter of fact, just read it. I'll go ahead, just read it.
Revelation 7 and 1.
Yeah.
And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
Holding back the 4 winds of the earth. So the only reason that we're able to talk about these animals, these cryptids, talk about these abominable snowmen and everything that we're talking about, prophecy, the only reason that it's peace right here, right now, is because they're holding back the 4 winds of the earth in completion of Ezekiel 9 and 4. Go ahead.
The only reason Esau's still in power.
That's right.
Only reason 2/3 have not gotten whacked yet. Why?
That the wind should not blow on the earth.
And that wind represents what? Destroying powers. All right? A tough time. And ultimately it's going into that destroying wind, which is the nuclear weapon. But it also best goes into all holy hell breaking loose, man. Go ahead.
Nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
So don't let all holy hell break down. Go ahead.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea.
So the ones who was given to bring all holy hell upon this place. All the things that we're talking about that boogeyman told, all of those fearful animals, all of the losing your mind, these are the guys responsible for it. Taking orders from Yahushua himself.
That's the point right there. Because when you read that word cry, a dumb nigga, I actually think he's talking about that in a literal sense. He was crying with tears rolling down his face. Yeah. A Christian will read something like that. No, that crying is given in the order. To back that up, somebody get that in Matthew 24. He shall send his angels.
Okay, this is backing you up in that
That's
Revelation
the
7.
old English slang.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like when they say cry out loud.
Cry out loud. It's not talking about literal crying. But that's why that goes into your scholarship, being formally educated. These Americans, all right, for you to understand the English language, you have to go into Greek and the Latin. All right, so they don't teach you Greek Latin. If you go to one of those Ivy League schools, they'll do it. They are the best educated. So when we talk about things like that, and somebody read it, that show you Americans are dumbed down. Americans are degenerates, even in their educational industrial complex. They're not formally enriched the right way. You know, they think it's talking about cyber. Okay? A lot of them don't even know that word G-A-Y, it meant bright, colorful, lively, when the language was first created. You know? Americans are dumb. Other countries look at Americans like dildo heads, dumb blinds. You got it, brother. Yep.
This is quick, just backing up that Revelation, the 7th chapter, going into that wind. This is Isaiah 32 and 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a cover from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
So when that wind does come, when that wind does hit, the world is going to realize that wind is not affecting a certain group of people, and they're going to want protection from that wind. And what they're going to end up doing? Seeking the will of the Lord, grabbing the skirt of the bed of the Lord.
Is that right?
You know, trying to be there, trying to be down. Like in the scripture where it say, the heathens shall come to that holy mountain. Grab that.
I feel too.
Oh, not
Still want that Matthew? I feel the second chapter. Bring out what you got tonight.
It's Matthew 24, and verse 29. Immediately after The tribulation of those days shall
Let's cut
descend.
that right. Hold on, let's cut that right there. About some fucking rapture. What they say, Quavo? A pre-tribulation rapture. Let's cut that right there.
Come get half of the believers that they in good standing and come get the rest that's not in good standing later.
So the Lord will come
Fuck out of here.
Come a fucking third time,
Right?
right?
The fuck
It's
out of
bullshit,
here.
man. Read.
It says, in those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light,
Right.
and the stars shall fall from heaven.
It's happening right now. Okay? God represents what? Okay, these entertainers, these actors, and everything like this.
Celebrities.
Also star representing missiles. Well, that's what the prophet saw. It's a glittering, what they call a glittering spirit. Yeah, glittering spirit. All right, it's a shiny thing with that fire, with the prophet Joel spoke about. A flame don't paraphrase, the flame that the Bible itself. Okay?
You gotta understand, these are ancient men living in a time where the highest technology was a will. So the Lord gave them visions, put them in a trance, and they seen the same missiles we see in these modern times. They seeing the metal going from one hemisphere to another. They seen skyscrapers, women half naked. They saw this wave back in the ancient world. They was fucked up. What the fuck is that? The only terminology he had back then, a star, a glittering spear. They did a very good job. Arrows. The iron, what it is in the book of Job, the iron weapon. You know? And they did a very good job with what they had to work with, man. Now in these modern times, we can say a UFO, flying saucer, a laser beam, a nuclear missile. Yeah, we know we because all of those prophecies were created for what? This time.
Right.
And that's why he told John, you're gonna come back and you're gonna prophesy to many nations again. And then when you come back, he didn't understand what he was right. He understands it now.
He's back now.
We know who he is.
Like Job, the skin worms destroyed my flesh. I said, see how about
Job 19. Yeah.
Even in Isaiah 54, I watched the movie. You gotta watch that movie. I didn't finish watching it. The Alcohol movie. Even in Isaiah 54, he said, I created the spirit. Isaiah didn't know who the fuck he was. But you know, he's today, he's here now. He's identifying it. Blow up the coals.
And he's different now.
Yes.
No.
In Isaiah, when he was talking about the Smith back then, they had the what that is, Jeremiah 16, when they talk about the bellows of burning.
Yeah.
That's how they used to. The Smith used to iron down, iron working, and then there was a little stick in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's extreme heat.
And then that was the Smiths of their day.
Yes.
Now what's the Smith of these modern times?
He's chemists.
Scientists.
Yes.
Yes. So Isaiah didn't know what the fuck he was writing down and when he was prophesying to those clowns.
Now.
That's the word for physicists. Robert Esau, Robert J.
Mad scientists.
You gotta watch that movie.
Who wants, what, I mean, it's just death and destruction. You want to split an atom for what, motherfucker? For what?
But
For what? A weapon.
he had a hard on for making that weapon out.
And we're going to bring peace through this.
Please do this.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Shit like a child.
Like a child, bro.
Child.
Like a fucking child. Children rule over us.
Yeah.
Fucking
Right.
child.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah.
Hold on. Let me
It's like
Back in Matthew 24 and 29, it says, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in the heaven.
And when you read 2 15 and 28, it speaks about a great matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Back you up tonight. In 2 chapter 15, in verse 28, it says, behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. This is Yahweh Shah coming in the midst of what? World War III.
Whoa.
It says a horrible vision. Over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, it's going to be horrible. Okay? A lot of death is going to be happening over there. And when you see the Son of Man coming in great clouds, literally standing on top of the chariot, that's a horrible vision. What it said in Revelation 6 chapter? Let us hide. Let us hide from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. That's what the elites are going to be saying. Running for shelter.
the rocks fall.
Let the rocks fall on us. Wow, brother.
Deep underground book.
It had more to straight to the point that you wanted. It says, all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Verse 31, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
Yeah, it's an order. Go get him. I say 11:11 backs it up. Will it take me over here in the Western Hemisphere? Take all over there in West Africa, Brazil. Now I'm going to get Jacob. If you're going to be late, going to get you from all over. Yeah. Okay? Matter of fact, your house shine's chariot is so fucking big, it can beam up the elect. Just on that one chariot.
That's what the apostle said. He said it's going to be one big chariot going to gather up there.
God, I remember that on the New Year's Eve video. I remember that.
All right. Hey, can I back you up now?
Yeah.
You understand? The Israelites scattered towards these different nations. Back you up. Isaiah 11:11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
Is that third time?
The second time.
The second time. So it cuts that, that's another cut to that pre-tribulation rapture for you Christians, man. Go ahead, I want to get on. No, it's hard. It's good, yeah.
The scripture speaks.
That's right, brother. Beautiful. Come on, Rob.
The Lord shall set his hand the second time to recover the remnant.
And that second time is the last time.
Right, bro.
Go ahead,
Yes.
The second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea.
Right. So you want to be left in these days. The book of 2 13th chapter goes to those that be left. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Go ahead.
And he shall set up a sign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Right? South, east, and west, man. Okay, particularly over here in America. With that great cluster. Esau brought Jacob over here through the transatlantic slave trade. He knew he got the cream of the crop.
Yeah, naked enemies.
Naked enemies. Okay? So to back that up, this 2 Ezra chapter 13, verses 23 and 24. He that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. Because Kanaya, I brought up that Daniel 12 chapter. Yeah, we kept speaking about time, about Michael coming this time, that time. Bible, the Lord is the time. It says, they that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty. Go hand in hand, gotta have works and what? Faith and faith. Okay.
Faith without works is dead.
Verse 24. Know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. Hear that? So what about out there about being left in Isaiah 11:11? You want to be left in those days. You want to be killed. Right. You want to stay. You want to be here to see your Redeemer coming upon that chance, right?
Hey, and you got certain men that are going to rest from that labor. But the rest, the remnant that are left, all right, Lord willing will be delivered, and some of us are going to be martyrs, man. It just is what it is. Look how crazy this world is getting, how abominable this place is around us. We're the ones that are saved, man, all right, in our right mind. So we're just dead at this point, man, knowing what we know and having the faith. And not only having the faith, but actually working out our salvation, having the actions to go along with it. You got to go. Live it, right? And live it.
Got something. You got to look at something. What you got?
Hold on. What was Isaiah?
This is Isaiah 2:1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days.
All right. The Lord shall come for the second time. This is the last time. Read on.
That the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
So it's basically saying that the Israelites are going to regain their power. All right? The Israelites are going to be back in a place of dominion. And all of those questions, all of that fear that the other nations are going to have, they're going to come to the middle for mercy. They're going to come to the men of the Lord to cleave. Go ahead.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Basically going to reestablishing our government. They're going to want to know how we live. They're going to want to know what place they have in our power structure. They're going to want to know how to not die.
Yes.
The same way that they came to Esau when Esau was in power and still in power, and they kissing his ass and just doing whatever to get down, changing their clothes, changing their mind, changing their wives, changing their daughters, changing their jobs. All this just to come into the good graces of Esau Edom. That's how they're going to be with Yahweh Shem Yahushua times 144. You guys remember that? That was it. That was the one.
Y'all brothers too.
Y'all what y'all want to call? Which one of y'all brothers that one?
I got it. All right. This is Ezra 4:1. This is the book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 1. It's like the brother read in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. All right. When all these nations are put under the servitude of the house of Israel, you're going to have that order established in the earth again. Isaiah 9:6 says the government shall be upon his shoulders. And that's going to start with Yahushua. And all these nations, they're going to flow onto us, man. All right, meaning what? They're going to come to us for their resources, for their commands, for their duties, for their tasks, all right, for their chores, all right, for their sentences and punishments, man. So ultimately, back in ancient times, all right, before you had the building of the temple, you had Zerubbabel, Nehemiah, these different biblical characters. But Ezra, like the brother said, but you had the heathens that came and tried to build onto it. But now I'm just going to make this example because now it's a spiritual temple, man. All right? And ultimately, it's only for the elect. Ezra 4:1. Now, when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity built the temple unto the Lord, Yahweh of Israel, they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, Let us build with you, for we seek your power as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our power, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord Yahweh of Israel, as King Cyrus the king of Persia had commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building, and hired counsels against them to frustrate their purpose, all the days of Cyrus king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius king of Persia. All right? And ultimately that was the physical temple being built up. But now in these last sections of time, we have our ancient forefathers that are brought back to build up the spiritual house of the Lord.
That's not made with hands.
That's not made with hands. All right?
And I also want to bring out, you was done?
That was good.
All right, I want to bring out a precept that these other nations cannot partake in the building of this temple, like they couldn't partake in the second temple.
That's
right? You are heathen hands will not defile the sting of ours, right? This is Joshua 9:21. And the princes said unto them, Let them live, and let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water unto all the congregation, as the princes promised them. That's talking about the other nations. That's what they are created to be to the nation of Israel. Hewers of wood and drawers of water goes into slavery.
That's right.
All right? That's it. They were made to be servants for our sake. Okay? And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, Wherefore have you beguiled us, saying that we are very far from you and dwelling among us? Now therefore you are cursed, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen and hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my power.
Continue employment.
Continue employment. That's the only thing. That's the relationship and the dynamics between the Israelite and these other nations.
Yes.
All right? That's it. All right? It's about us ruling and them serving.
That's right.
That's it.
That's the whole definition of being blessed.
When it comes to that,
When it comes to being blessed, these have slaves. Esau got slaves. We're the slaves. Transition of power, balance of power, we're shifting. We go up and you go down. You're the servants and handmaids, man.
and just like what took us down during the time of Macedonian dynasty. All right, we had our thing going. All right, we had got the Greeks off of us, basically subdued them. All right, and what did we do? We let them motherfuckers convert to our customs and our culture. All right, exactly, brother. Yes, he's tripping. All right, him and his brother. What his brother name was, I forgot his brother.
Simon or Jonathan?
They was trying to kill each other. John Arcanus and his brother. I forgot. No. It's not Judas. That's farther down the line. Yeah, John Arcanus. That's farther down the line. But they let what's the first amphitheater? Yeah, amphitheater. All right. They let him climb up in the ranks. And what did he do? He birthed Herod. Yeah. All right. He birthed up that line of Herodians. And what did they do? They took our seat from us. They took the high priest seat from us. That's not going to happen again. You will not get close to this around this ass king of the Jews. That's right. That's not going to happen this time. You have nothing to do with us. You can't get yoked to us no form of fashion. Now, if you want to work, you got some work for you. Now, if you women want to blow some rides, all right, come on, send your pretty women over here. All right. Outside of that, we have nothing to talk about. Like the beloved brother Ra'aya does.
Stands of a champion.
King, just a God. Yes. This, do that. That's it. And that's basically when the Lord said in the beginning, he put us eastward and into Eden to tend to the garden. All right, what were we doing? We were ruling over the garden, make sure it was how the Lord wanted it to be. And what was those other nations doing? They was doing what we told them to do.
And I bet.
That's why we're trying to get back where? To Eden, man.
Look, to back it up, what do y'all ready to give me Amos? Give me Amos 9 and 10, huh?
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9.
No, go to 11.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David.
All right, that's going back into this new temple, the third temple, all right? And this is the temple, the middle of the Lord.
That's right.
It said that Jerusalem and Israel is a people before it's a place. All right? And this temple, all right?
The tabernacle is with men.
That's right. Beautiful. Couldn't say it better. Go ahead, huh?
That's right. I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof.
So like your brother said, you ain't gonna be able to get yoked to us, man. You're not gonna be able to get in this. All right? The fitness of the gospel and ushering in the kingdom to come, okay? Go ahead, huh?
Hey, and if I can say, like you brought out earlier, the Lord is closing up the breaches, and that's starting with us first. The Lord is closing up the breaches in his house, man, to get us proper.
His temple.
That's right, in his temple.
But they go back to the Revelation 7 and 1. The angels holding back the four winds to the men of the Lord get their shit together. That's what it's all about. Cut and dry. The angels are holding back the destruction to the men of the Lord get their houses in order. Period. That's what it is. All right?
The world is getting this love via from the men that they hate. That's crazy.
Hey, somebody give me 1 Peter 2 and 5.
1 Peter 2 and 5.
Go to the shot.
Come. It's 1 Peter, 2nd chapter, 5th verse. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house.
All right, he's talking about the men, okay? This is the house we're building, lively stones. We are those lively stones. I don't want to run the side. We are those men, okay? And what are we getting built on? Our most holy faith. We're getting our customs, our culture back. We're learning how to be kings and rulers in the ages to come, our beautiful language, okay? We are those lively stones. This is that new temple, all right, that's not created in hand with hands. Bring it on.
And holy priesthood.
These is talking about men. Those lively stones that's building up that spiritual temple is a bunch of priests and kings, right? According to what it is, Revelation, the 1st chapter. I build up a nation of kings and priests, all right? And guess what? Every tribe is going to be in the office of a priest after the order of Melchizedek, man.
That's right.
All right?
Locked up the dock.
Bring it out, brother.
To offer up spiritual sacrifices.
These are those beautiful spiritual sacrifices we're offering up right now. All right? Coming out here teaching the truth of the scriptures, man. All right? Not loving our lives unto death. All right? Ready to do what our great king did. Lay down our lives for our friends, man. A sweet savor to Yahweh Shema Shai. This is what's well pleasing to him. Let's bring it up.
Acceptable to our Heavenly Father by Yahweh Shai the Anointed.
All right? Come out here and teach the scriptures. Rightly divide them. Study to show thyself approved. Be not just hearers of the word and doers of the word. This is the temple. The men. This is who you supposed to want to be around more than anybody on the planet Earth. All right? We men, we're going to have them sensual desires. We're going to want to go get you some box, all right? That comes, hey, and the Lord said in the beginning, be fruitful and multiply. So he put that bang, bang, bang spirit up in us. But in this fine hour, what we had in prophecy, you just want to be around in this spiritual house. This is where you need to be. Bring it up.
1 Peter 2:6. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion the chief cornerstone,
The house shot.
elect, precious, and he that believeth on him.
If you believe on him, you're going to do what you saw him do. Be
Shall
followers of me, like Paul said. Bring it out.
shall not be confounded.
Should not be confounded. In the last days, 2/3 of my people, they confounded right now.
Yes.
They ain't going to be confounded like they going to be.
This
When
may
they stunt, hey, they're going to learn how to fast. If they're not big fans of fasting, they're going to learn what fasting is. Bring it out, brother.
1 Peter 2:7. Unto you therefore which believe he is precious.
Come on.
But unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed,
Reject it. Bring it out.
the same is made the head of the corner.
Yes, that's our Lord, man. And we are joined to him.
Because you see that stone rejected me, your house shot was his to us. They rejected the men of law, you reject who?
That's all what that is. Luke 10:16, man. He that rejected you, rejected me. He that rejected me, rejected me.
Right. That war started on that over 300 because Xerxes' ambassadors got kicked in the hole. It was just like kicking him in the hole. You got it, y'all.
Yeah, that's what it is. That was the act of war. And what happened when Xerxes found out?
I pulled it up.
Pull it up. That's what our Lord's going to do.
Crank the cloud.
up, turn up.
Which one of y'all brothers had that? Amos?
Amos 9:11. Why?
All right. This is back in Amos.
Finish it on?
All right. This is back in Amos chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof.
We covered that. Go ahead.
And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
All right, and that's talking about Yahshua. That's talking about the elect. That's talking about the servants of Yahweh Yahushai and how to move. All right, how to govern, how to rule, what to eat, what not to eat, how to deal with women, how to deal with each other, how to keep this temple, which is this body and this house, clean and shiny, metaphorically speaking, man.
Lord left his house to us to run it. You got to run it right. The Lord will get rid of you.
Right?
It's like a house. You got all kind of craftsmen inside of it. You got painters. You got drywall finishers. Okay, you got the guys through the floor, the electrician. If the Lord's house is not ran right, the Lord's gonna get rid of you. Look at this, Zephaniah. I was searching Jerusalem with camels. Yep. Yeah. The Lord searched Jerusalem with camels. For the men that are settled on their knees, men that are lukewarm. Okay, you bored, BS. I got a question. Yeah, you're not on gang. You're not in contact with the brotherhood. You just here. Okay, I'm here. And Elder Pastor, it's like I'm not the elder. The elder out of Dallas, Ariana, always pushed it. Why are you here?
We say it like this.
Why are we here? Why are you here? Brothers got to know why are they here. So it's something in this house I'm supposed to be doing. I don't want the Lord to come in. Now the boss man to leave the house.
Oh, you a keeper of the door?
Yeah.
Oh, you a cupbearer?
Yeah.
You know, are you a soldier?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you
Are you a watchman?
yes, a watchman on your tower? You got the night watch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you a husbandman?
You know what the Lord
Do you dress to
Come
be
back.
You doing something in this motherfucker,
you
man.
occupied, huh? You active, huh? You don't want to be on the job where the boss man leaves the job, and then you sitting on your ass on this bench right here. And you thought he was gone when he comes back in that door, he gets you sitting on your ass.
They're thinking it out.
Matter of fact, that's in Matthew 24th chapter.
God.
It says, blessed is that faithful and wise servant who the law comes will find so doing what? You active. You involved in the ministry. I just had to get into that point, bro.
Nah, brother. That's part of prophecy, brother.
Yeah.
That's being occupied in prophecy. prophet, the testimony of Hamashiach and Habashah is building up the church, man. He said, I send you forth as sheep among the wolves. All right? And he said, I'm not chosen, you have not chosen me. I've chosen you to do what? Go forth and bring forth fruit, man. So it's all about prophesying, man. It's all about pushing this truth across the four winds, whether they heal for there, whether you got a company of men with you, or whether you by yourself, you know, whether you feel like doing it or not, you better make yourself like it too.
Yeah. What was me if I put
King David said, I drop my reins.
Yes.
Make Lord put your foot in my ass to make me do it.
Oh, hey, that's Psalms 119 and I think 35 or 135. Make me go into the path of thy commandments.
Yes.
Hey, and that's how I am. I'm a fucker. Lord, you gonna make me do it, Lord. Bubba Kashah, save me from myself. Hey, you gotta pray to the Lord like that, man.
Give me mercy in it.
Yeah, he said strength is made perfect in our weakness. All right? The flesh off, man.
And wrath, remember mercy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but I know y'all probably got some things. I got some. No. You feel that? I'm sorry.
All right. This is Amos 9 and 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are called by thy name, by my name, said the Lord that doeth this.
So after this temple is built and it's established, what comes next? Salvation. And then it says that we're going to possess the people that possessed us, starting with Esau, Edom, okay? Basically starting with the Psalms, Psalms 83, okay?
What that word gospel means? Y'all know what the word gospel means?
Good news.
Good fucking news. Say that again. You said what?
We're going to possess those that possessed us.
That's good fucking news. How beautiful are the feet of them that bring up good tidings.
They shall possess, Lord. They shall take them captives. They worse.
Good fucking news.
It's one of the people wrote this out. What's that? Revelation. He that leads the captivity shall be led in the captivity. No. Let's finish that.
And if that don't make your ears tingle and make your soul jump for joy, you're not of the elect. All right? Right. If you don't want to hear that, but what about the so-called white men? What about, man? Hey, look. Hey. Death is mercy. Somebody like that just need to be put down and come back through the.
They need mercy.
They need a mercy killer. And you just come back in the kingdom. Put them out of his misery, brother.
Yep. This is back in Amos 9 and 13. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt.
All right, so the time is coming where Esau is going to lose power. Jacob is going to come into power. He's going to establish his government, okay, which is the law, statutes, and commandment of the Bible, written to the elect, by the elect, all right? And ultimately, we're going to have every nation under subjection, man. Every nation under subjection. But it's just something special about Esau and Edom, all right? He's going to get it the worst because we don't have that much time with him. He's going to get it the worst. Go ahead to finish it over.
Verse 14, and I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel.
And now that's just wordplay when it says bring again the captivity of my people. That's actually saying I will take them out of captivity. I will deliver them. Okay? Go ahead.
And they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them.
Wait, I thought they said we was going to be kings, but it says that we're going to be building right there. That's basically going into we taking credit for everything that they need to do, man, because we commanded them to do it. We got the blueprints, we got the designs. We the ones that have that's going to be doing all of the thinking, man. All right. So hey, look, hey Ham, take those blueprints over there to those nations and make sure that they build it to the exact specifications, man. All right, y'all gonna get worked, man. Esau, you're gonna do a whole lot of environmental work, boy. All right. Destroyed this earth, man. The air was poison, the water was poison. Bro, you've gotten so far to where the pussy population has been poisoned, man. Okay? Hey, we gotta get out of here, bro. You got a whole lot of work to do, man. Right? A lot of work. That was it, right?
And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be.
Hold on, now. You said what? One topic, the P word out there? He done fucked all that up, man. He's trying to fuck everything up out here, man. You don't know, like we said all the time, man. You don't know what you gonna take home, whether it might be a fucking man or woman. He saw that, shot him up with all kind of shit. The Lord had already smited him with that phone, with that phone box down there.
Yes.
Okay. He saw the phone.
Safety tank.
Yep. You just do. You done on all sides.
I'm gonna say this about this smell. Like sometimes you feel like you got a bean to it, you'll be like, oh, my stuff really not that bad. You know, but really, you got some women that they pH balance all the way off and
Yes.
it smell like a barracuda
All the time. Yes.
But you have some women that you would say halfway decent, what we call it a sex smell, but it's bearable.
It's
All right,
bearable.
that's off.
It's still
That's
off.
out because the Lord said it was supposed to be a what?
Sweet
Smell. All right, her pH balance good. You go down there. All right, it ain't that bad. But really, you can smell something. It's like, oh,
They normalize that smell.
yeah, they normalize it. That's off.
It's off.
Yeah.
Even when you drop the draw, you don't smell it through penetration.
Yes.
That shit, it comes out with
It's
penetration.
supposed to smell like kiwi, strawberry, literally.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a sweet smell.
Natural.
A natural delight. You know?
Yeah, that's it. And
Like that Victoria's Secret spray they be spraying on.
Yeah.
Don't that shit be smelling
It
good?
smells good.
They get in the bed with you and
Yeah.
as soon as you get the bang, oh, what happened to that
The
shit?
stick goes up.
Yeah.
We ain't going
I'll
up.
say that stick goes.
I gotta put a pillow over.
Let me say this. Because you women, your fucking diet is all the way off.
That's the main
That's the
thing.
main thing.
Fucking
You don't eat the proper nutrients and probiotics
Two things.
to keep that pH balance up to par. Diet
And two different semens get in your body.
That's it.
Multiple semen.
Those two different semens get in your body. It throws off your pH balance.
Two different semen.
Multiple.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's more. When those two different semens get in your body, they go to war. They kill one another.
Yeah.
All right, and you have death in you. That's what happens.
And it causes imbalance in the body, and it causes inflammation. And inflammation is the father of what? Diseases.
Bacteria.
Infertility too, huh? It called infertility too. What about a woman? Well, I can't have no kids. You all fucked up. You got them all. What it is? Something like
Thyroid.
thyroid.
Thyroid say her thyroid's fucked up. That's why she don't got no kids.
Yeah, but she left out the fact that she had 10 abortions.
Yeah, or 20 days.
See, that scarring that come from all of these different things. And that's why it said the whole head is sick. That's why it says they need to be delivered. And that's why I also got the beautiful scriptures. I love the deliverance scriptures where it says, I will not suffer you. Matter of fact, let's get
I got it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else before you get that on the top. That motherfucking Xerxes, movie 300, he made the women soak 6 months before he popped. Read the rest of the second chapter, he made them soak in botanical oils 6 months every day before he finally got them and popped.
And she a virgin.
That's right, brother. That's right.
It's gonna be a sweet smell.
Well, it better.
And man,
Because women, when they actually get in the tub, they do that, what they call that gush.
Yeah.
They don't have the common knowledge about the Bible says in Job 39:17. The deprived of wisdom. You actually go in there and you get all that out of the system. You don't have the common knowledge to put the good shit back inside the body. Right. They can cause that health to be at optimal and optimal health right now. You do. We don't want that. We deal with it right now, but the average man, Lord, we don't want no fucking ass box.
That's right.
I think I did a video on that about you like women, nobody want you.
We did it earlier.
Yeah, I
I
looked at
seen it
it.
earlier. Real
Nobody
quick.
want you.
Real quick.
Real quick.
You said real quick.
We all that motherfucker. Go ahead, bro. We get a couple.
I got one.
go to 8.
All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 8.
Now, all of these things that we've been talking about since we've been here tonight, all right? All of these different calamities, all these different curses, all of these different things that the Lord is going to put up on the earth, and all of the different bullshit that Esau put up on the earth during this time under the sun, which is coming to a fast end. This is how the Lord feel right here, right now, man. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15:8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
And how is he not holding his tongue anymore? He put us on the highway, so we're letting the whole world know what's going on. Who's not? Okay, go ahead.
Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
You have no more time to do the thing that you've done. Your time is up. All right, you know how you put a kid in the corner and you be staying up for 30 minutes? We at minute 29, man. All right, and when he come out the corner, Esau, you going in the corner. And you're gonna go 2 times deeper in the corner.
That's
man.
right.
2 times lower, man. At least. Man, what that's what you say in Revelation 18? At least how many times lower?
Double.
Double. At least double. But if you want to do it quad, you ain't going off. If you want to do it 10 times over, you ain't going off. But the standard is double. Go ahead.
Hold on. That word, we say the word profanity.
Profanity, yes.
Read it again.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
That word profanely, it says disrespectful. Lord said you people are disrespectful. You 2/3, you disrespectful. It says disbelieving, unbelieving, idolatrous, ungodly, godless. All right? It says you violated. The Lord said you violated, man. Right. You went against everything. It means you're doing things. The Bible calls iniquities. It means you profaning. It means you doing it over and over. Maybe you saying the Lord ain't gonna give me the law. The Lord, don't nobody see me.
Iniquity is perpetual sin.
Yeah. Yeah. The Lord do that to get you all the way built up to you won't even recognize what you're doing to repent. Let you build it up to that judgment just pours out in full strength on you, man. Yep. He's got a homeboy, my homeboy. I told him, brothers, go in the spirit realm right now. All right? Matter of fact, look right here, huh? Got a picture right here, huh? Look, him right there. Oh, homeboy, be out, huh? Profanely committed. You know what I'm saying? Jake had a sugar diabetic problem. Couldn't stop fucking drinking. Just drank all fucking day long. Don't eat nothing. Just drink all day long. He was fucking diabetic. Lord gave me 2 times when they had the EMS had to put that shock thing on you to bring you back to life. Mm-hmm. Did it twice on you. Right. Lord only give you so many times we call you out to the spirit world, man.
The example that you just gave about your homeboy, that's what the Lord is doing to America, bro. Yeah. All right. No, some of those warnings. 2020 was one of those little things that brought you back. You know. Right. He was going to keep on telling you and warning you, and he's going to keep on giving you calamities to try to bring you back. And when you just don't listen, you're too fucking far gone. A good doctor is not about to waste his time on somebody that's too fucking far gone. When you got somebody that you can stitch up and say it ain't like complete to death, man.
Yeah. Because sometimes when they hit them with the defibrillators, it'd be too late. You could already see that they gone, man.
Yeah, even when Jake be on life support, the spirit already in with the Lord already. Pull the plug on him.
That's how it was with my dad.
Vegetable steak.
When I went to see him and he was on that machine, he was already gone. He was gone. As soon as they turned it off,
machine breathing forward.
Yeah, it's hard. He was gone already.
Yeah. I just want to bring out that point.
All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. One more time. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Continually, man. The men of the Lord are continually not giving the Lord rest because we're continually doing things like this, putting up videos, all right? Praying, taking care of the house, doing your personal videos, okay? And telling the fucking world that this is the fucking devil and asking the Lord how long. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
So no more dirty water, no more dirty box, all right? No more GMO food,
God.
no more dirty looks from the goddamn dirty ass other nations, man. That is what we're gonna be delivered for, and that's what the Lord be like. That's enough. Hey, Mike, they had enough of a beat. They had enough of a beat.
Pick him up and bring him on.
Pick him on up. Give him a seat. Give him a chair. Now look, you see Esau Edom? Bring him to me. Matter of fact, bring them to me and bring them to them that they just got to beat down. Ain't nobody in the world can give you your medicine back worse than somebody that you fucked over, bro. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
I got a few service when the Lord said, what is it? When even after America's destroyed, there's going to be all type of wickedness going on throughout the whole planet Earth. So in the wilderness, whether it be Brazil or West Africa, wherever it may be, the Lord's going to say, bring him hither before me and slay him.
Yeah, talking about the wicked Israelites, right, to be judged. Because they didn't go through the things that we had to go through. We're going to get all those cruise ships, all these different military ships, and all the warships, and even billionaire yachts to go pick up the different Israelites to be judged.
Got a question, young lady?
All right, to be judged. Go ahead, I
appreciate it, man. What you talking about, man? All right, this is Isaiah 51:22. Thus saith Yahweh, the Lord, thus saith Yahweh, the power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling and the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
So he's taking away your oppression and your punishment and your subjection under these other nations, namely Esau Edom. He's taking that away from you. And he likened it into a cup. Okay, go ahead out.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflicted thee.
So the same thing that happened to you, that same cup that you had to drink for all these times you was over here, you'll be like, you know what? Here, you try it. See how much you like it. Go ahead, out.
Which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over.
So now it's time for you to bow down that we may go over, man. Okay? So the things that you did to us, we're going to do it to you. And it's not going to be a spirit of coolness because we understand the truth. Bitch, you gave me holy hell. You gave us holy hell. We're going to give you holy hell on steroids, man. We're going to show you how to come down that slide like you said that movie. Right? Show you how to come down the slide. Go ahead, huh?
And thou hast laid thy body as the ground in the street to them that went over. And that's a metaphor. They fucking over, just having their way with us. All right? Making you work for free, having their way with your women. You know what I'm saying? Turning your kids against you. That's what it means when it's metaphor. Yeah. Oh, English, right?
Yeah. Every guy start using that old English terminology. The prophets, like I said earlier, the prophets are back. And they use certain terms to get it. Either they gonna get it or they not. We can break it down to let them know what it is. We can use those terms like that, like you said earlier. They can bring them on the table.
I got one.
Just finish this up. I'm about to wrap it up. Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 10. And it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
So he's going to take us out of the land of our captivities. He's going to destroy those. He's going to destroy America in the process. All right. The other places are going to be built up. All right. And everywhere we go, man, we're going to be lords over it, bro. We're going to be lords over it, like when it goes to Baton. It says that he's going to give us back Israel, and we're going to be lords over it, and it should never diminish. But you can interchange that word Israel with the world. He's going to give us the world back. If I want to go to Beirut, I'm going to Beirut. If I want to go vacation in Asia, and they're going to open up their doors for you. You're talking about even after they're able to live again, after that 1,000 years. You got it up. I mean, I'm finished with that. Y'all got it.
This Revelation, get ahead of myself. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 5. But the rest of the dead live not again till the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. All right? Notice it's going to after America being destroyed and everything like this. Those nations are going to have their places in Jerusalem. They're going to be paying tribute. They're going to be tributaries. Okay? for the nation of Edom, they're going to get it far worse than anybody. Right? Remember, going to the beginning, this is the sworn enemy of Jacob. The Lord said he's going to have war with Amalek for many generations.
That's right. And we're going to reign with Yahushua forever, because when it goes into a 1,000-year period that we reign with Yahushua, we're really going to reign forever. But that 1,000-year period is a period of restoration, a cleaning period, right? A rebuilding period.
Yeah.
It's like order. And it's basically beating the world into subjection. Like, you know how you got a metal worker, they get a piece of metal,
Yes.
and they beat it to the shape that they wanted. And that's basically what's going to be, because even after the Lord come back and show his power, you're still going to have uprisings. You're still going to have hard heads. All right? And it's going to be our pleasure to straighten your ass out.
Right.
Ride by.
Yes. Y'all got that. All right. Go ahead, brother.
All right, Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the fate of the saints. So Esau is the one who put us in captivity. He's the one who shed billions of Israelite blood all across the world and on this soil. So it's only right that he goes into captivity, which is slavery. And we're being patient right now, suffering all of the adversity to get into the kingdom. All right.
It ain't nothing out of season. I bring it out, bro. Whatever you got,
If it was,
bring it out.
I'm way gone on something else.
I got you one out. It's Isaiah 60. Right, what the brother's going into. Isaiah 60. All right. In verse 10. And the sons of the stranger shall build up the walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I will smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that the kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
And that's going to, you're going to get down and or you're going to lay down. And it's also beautiful. It's going to tell how you're going to serve us, bro. A king is a leader over a group of people, all right? And we're going to have kings coming to us in fear, in subjection, trembling, trying to see how he can save his ass.
That's right.
And the scripture says what? The people are going to be as the leaders. So those nations, the followers of that king, they're going to be in the same spirit as him. You got it right?
This is Isaiah 14 and 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them. In the land of the Lord Yahweh, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captive, who captive they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. So hey, that's that time we're coming in. All right, when our great king return, we're gonna rule with a rod of iron along with Yahushua, all right, and taking Esau, chiefly Esau, and these other nations into captive, and they're gonna be our handmaids and buying women and buying men, women, and children, and help building up this kingdom.
When it says that rod of iron, is that literal or is it?
That's representative. That we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron with power, right, with authority.
Right.
All right, this is Isaiah 49 and 22.
That's what I had.
I'm gonna bring it out for you. Isaiah 49 and 22.
No, I got it.
Isaiah 49 and 22. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
Please break that down, brother.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let's check. All right. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. Read it again, bro.
All right. Isaiah 49 and 22. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people.
Right. He says he's going to lift up his hands to the Gentiles. He's going to put them in subjection and give them orders through his servants, the prophets. Bring it out.
And they shall bring thy sons in their arms.
All right, and they're going to start serving us. They're going to get us from the four winds, all right, and bring us to the holy land.
Because a lot of they got a majority. They gonna be on the chariot or everything, but you're gonna have brothers being involved.
You're going to have those confusion.
That's it.
You know,
It's
like those speck of birds.
Yes.
And the last they're scattered.
You gotta keep that confusion in the face.
Yeah, I know. That's why I changed it up, brother.
Yeah.
So the reason they're gonna do that, you gotta realize who had all those powers in those lands, who got control of those ships in those lands, and those aircraft in those lands, those other nations. That's why they're gonna get the memo. Look, y'all gotta serve these people. So now they're gonna be ready to nurse us, use their resources on us, give it to us, just like the Egyptians did when we left Egypt.
God.
We left them with spoil and slaves. All right, bring it up.
That's right.
They
It's
doing that 400 year with a lot of Israelites go off on that 400 year prophecy. You was already getting your reward back then already. Not talking about over here. No, ever sitting away with it. Yeah, you sitting away with it. You leaving with nothing. Nothing here. All nothing in. You brought nothing in. You take nothing out. Like we ain't even with these bodies. That's right.
All right.
That's how they were able to build a golden calf. They took all that gold from Egypt. Then they said a mixed multitude followed us. All right, that mixed multitude was the heathens that was yoked to us. When I say yoked to us, they came in service.
Right.
All right, they couldn't partake in that
it was
covenant.
separated from.
They were separated. Nehemiah 13. Read it off. Right.
This says, verse 20, the latter end of verse 22, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
All right, and that means they're going to pay homage to us. They're going to serve us. Okay? All of the resources that they have, that they've been keeping away from us, they're going to give it to us. All right? And they're going to be a blessing to us. When you say I'm going to bless them that bless thee, right?
Yes.
They're going to get that memo.
That's right.
Okay? Here, take this. Need this. See? Because of the shaking of the Lord of hosts, they're going to be fearful to do anything malicious to us.
That's right.
All right? Their little spirit to come against us is going to be broke.
Okay. Right here.
Bring it out.
It say they shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that raya on their head. Yeah. And they're gonna literally bow down and kiss your feet. Literally. You know? They're gonna literally do that. Okay? That's the thing about kingship. All right, when the king gave an ambassador his signet, all right, when he'll come in that realm, the person will bow down on their knees and kiss his ring. That's what they're going to do to the Lord's servants, man. That's right. And to the whole nation of Israel. All right? They're going to do their, pay their due obedience. That's how you say it? Obedience to us, man. Study, bro. Yeah. Go ahead.
Isaiah 49 and 22 again, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
Right. Precept upon precept, line upon line. Isaiah 60, verse 8 and 9. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows? Surely the owls shall wait for thee, and the ships of Tarshish first. Yes. To bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power.
Tarshish goes into Spain. You got Israelites in.
You say Isaiah 60 and what?
8, 9. Huh?
You got Israelites in all these, and the owls of far off. The scripture speaks about that, man. That are going to be brought home, so to speak. All right? But like the brother's going into, you nations, and the brother alluded to earlier, your role, your existence is for the servitude of the nation of Israel, man. You will soon find that out. What your true purpose is.
You will serve the Israelites and you will be happy.
Yep. Isaiah 69. Surely the owls shall wait for thee, and the ships of Tarshish came on ships, leaving on ships. And the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far. Hear that? Their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And it's all about the Lord Yahweh, Yahweh shall show his power. Okay? We'll have men of the Lord upon the chariot. We'll have men being brought. okay, to the nation of to the land of Israel. Literally, it will happen. That's right. Very soon too. Right. Lord willing, this year, maybe going to another Passover, another Pesach. Lord willing, the year 2024 will be the last one. Hell can break loose after what it is. After October, they got that fucking
that signal.
It's sick out of the signal. Got a fucking signal October 4th. And I think November, December will be some of the most demonic days out of that whole Gregorian calendar, man.
All right, you said October 4th?
Yes.
All right, so Halloween is October 30th. No, so slot, nah, back there.
I know you finna get it here. I know you get that. All right. Y'all would have got something. Got anything? Got it. Take it on out.
Right. Hey man, with that, we hope somebody was edified, all right? But we're already naturally facing the east. So while we're doing that, we're gonna hope it's edified, and we're gonna give all infinite honors, praises, and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Bashem, Harakapadah.
Devil honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, who rule the teach water to the other occupy, pushing the trooper to the four winds. Keep pushing out, we almost out of here, man. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala. Abab.
Shalom to you, occupant, to the next time.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom to you. You beloved Akim on the comment board too. Shalom to you, brothers.